No, I think they're doing that today. It's only gonna take my guys a couple of hours.
My guys yesterday. We hauled on the big gravel. They hauled 24 left.
Belly don't move?
Yeah.
Jones,
Right there at 9:30. We had all that yard with that asphalt. Dumped some crap for years. 9:33.
I thought that guy was mad at me down here or something.
He is. He's not mad at me. See, shoot on. Shoot on, don't prove it. We're very. When they had all that asphalt. Shoot on, that blend in there. To the pros.
You're right.
So then it kept telling get your birds. Oh, no, I ain't gonna.
Sometime last year.
He said, no, you need to get your, talk to him. He said, we're holding this out. They pretty well
Here by the.
He came to me and it was like 8,000. No, I'm not gonna do that. He wouldn't do it. He said, no, I wouldn't do that. He would do it. So,
And I thought.
Glenn and I, that's all wrong. He was happy with he made bad mouth or whatever, but I thought we spent just on those roads. Oh, okay.
They'll cut down all the dust. It'll cut down the dust. It'll cut down the dust. Y'all going all the way to.
We might 2 miles stretch.
Terrible.
Well, the other end, asphalt was so bad, should have just walked over.
Why are you supposed to start this 10 minutes ago?
He's in that witness paperwork.
Anyway, like a mile west end, get through those. And then we're gonna do Power Line Road, 2 dead end roads over by the dam. Then got 2 more, well, I'll just do 1256. Make Mr. Cooper happy.
I had a feeling it wouldn't pass.
Well, I hadn't heard from him in a while. I guess he gave up on it.
Well, wish some of them give up on me.
And he was always on my butt.
And
We were robbing that road one time, I backed into his gate, back in the gate, and a keypad, so. Back into it, and we on.
too slow.
I got one town, there's a bit. Well, that's it, he came home, he stopped his truck driver, first crumbling out of the truck. He said, you know, my keypad, but he said, he'd be back here again.
We're ready?
Anyway, I got that.
Okay.
And I said, well, I'll get some guy, we'll roll it like that. He said, no.
And then I.
He said, if you put me a bucket of gravel on top of my culvert, he said, I'll take care of it. Done deal.
One of my guys took a brush cutter the other day and they were trying to cut the trees with it. Ran over this thing, his mailbox, it's called a sweep and plow.
Yeah.
It's like.
Boy, they get mad about their mailbox.
Yes.
He say he was ready?
I told people, when they told me, somebody usually.
Just start signing. Sign. Surely we're on the list of sign. I get 25%. After he won't take off, he won't need sign. So we sue you and me. It's your fault.
Okay, everything's all.
Believe me, one of them.
Okay.
We need to go, okay, we need to crank back up.
Do we need David? Do we need
No,
David?
that was.
No.
You ready? All right, we're back from recess. It is 9:33, and we're ready to, number 9 on the agenda, discuss, consider authorizing the insurance sale of Hill County tax note series 2022 and acting and other provisions related thereto. But you're in.
Thank you. Sorry for that delay. As old Murphy's Law, something was about to go wrong, it will. The markets weren't cooperating with us Friday and yesterday. The 10-year treasury went up over 50 basis points. With all the adjustments to the market. But luckily, since we were here last and we put together the term sheet that we've circulated to all the bank community, we did some things with adjusting the maturity schedules that I'll explain to you in a minute. But it kept a couple with the market, along with just maturity schedules, kept a couple bidders out of from bidding. And I'm not sure why, but it's their choice to bid or not. But we got 2 good bids below market rate, what the interest rates were as of yesterday. And so we'll proceed with those 2. And I think we'll be happy with that. But with that said, we did get the 2 bids. Our date was wrong on the cover sheet, so I'll redo that. Trying to do this without the internet this morning, back and forth between my associates. But we got 2 bids, one from Amity Bank. Their rate bid was 3.19. Truist Bank was 3.15. But when you add in their fees, you calculate the TIC, and that's what we always award on the calculated TIC, which is their interest rate plus their fees. And so the calculated rate was 3.1951. So we would recommend you to take the lower true interest costs with Amity Bank. 3.19, correct. And so what that comes out to is once we sign all these documents, the bond council will take all this through AG approval, comptroller certification, and be back here on, well, we won't come back. 14th will be the closing date. The money will just be wired into your account. And we're just going to be a 7-year maturity. It can be callable at any time. So we did ask for that. They did agree to that. So if you come in some money or want to pay it off early, you can. And this will be a final payment in 2029. So went out for bid for the 2.5 million plus cost of issuance. We had an extra 5,000 in there for that bank legal review fee, and we were able to reduce that. So we will only borrow 2.560 rather than 2.565. And then I'll show you a couple of things. If we go back to page 3, 4, shows the debt service payments. And you're gonna look at that. We're only doing interest only for a couple of years, and I'll show you why. If you go to page 6, what we wanted to do was, we'll call this as aggregate debt service. So when we have a little tool or trick, we call it wrapping the debt service, since your other debt was falling off in 2 years, rather than going from, in this middle column, we have your outstanding debt, it was 597, 603, and 318, that's the remaining payments of your current refunding bonds. If we did a level debt service, your payment would go from 5 to 900 and then down to 3. So we wrap the debt service, so your existing debt 597, next year 603, will actually go to 685, 684, and then we'll stay at that 621 level. So where your current tax rate is now, you'll actually be able to lower that rate in 2 years without having, you'll have this new debt without raising taxes at all to cover this.
Oh, wow.
So we, rather than go up and come back down, and that's why you have interest only for a couple of years. And we all sort of agreed with the judge and Susan, that was the best interest of the county to have a level total debt rather than a level new debt add on to your existing debt. So that's what we did. That was why one or two of the banks didn't want to bid, because they didn't like that, not having their principal payment in 2 years. But I said, it's the best what the county wants and best interest of the county, so we understand that, but we're not interested in bidding. So just a reason for them not to put in a proposal. But that's the 2 bids we got, and we would recommend awarding to AMG Bank for tax note series 2022.
Okay,
Recommend we accept the result.
for energy,
I'll second.
motion by Mr. Martin, a second by Mr. Montgomery. Any question? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries.
Okay. We're done with that. Just have some little signing party. The adjourned report will be, no, wanna keep going?
All right.
Motion adjourned.
Motion been made, adjourned. Second been made. Any questions? Anybody want to hang around? Court adjourned.